A massive airport is rising in Noida, India. Spanning 1,334 hectares, Noida International Airport is designed to handle 70 million passengers annually when fully complete. The first phase, costing $730 million, will open in April 2025, featuring a 4,150-meter runway, a 90,000 square meter terminal, and cutting-edge biometric security. It will be India's first net-zero emissions airport using solar power, rainwater harvesting, and all-electric ground vehicles. Built for speed and efficiency, the airport will have a high-speed baggage system, contactless check-ins, and a cargo hub capable of handling 100,000 tons per year. A dedicated expressway and metro expansion will connect it to Delhi and beyond. How will this massive project transform India's aviation landscape? And will it be ready to handle its first flights in just a few months? So, Indira Gandhi International Airport, or IGI, is a giant. It stretches over 5,106 acres and handles more passengers than any other airport in India. From 2023 to 2024, it shattered records, serving 73.6 million passengers, making it the 10th busiest airport in the world. It's also the busiest in Asia, processing 65.5 million passengers that same year. It has a seating capacity of over 3.6 million, ranking second globally. But here's the problem: this airport is bursting at the seams. IGI wasn't built to handle this kind of traffic. Delays are common, congestion is constant, and expansion options are limited. The airport is already operating at near maximum capacity, and with India's aviation sector growing fast, the pressure will only increase. Cargo traffic is also surging, adding to the logistical nightmare. By 2030, passenger demand could exceed 100 million annually, and IGI simply doesn't have the space to keep up. So what's the solution? A second major airport, and that's where Noida International Airport comes in. The idea isn't new. It was first proposed back in 2001 as the Taj International Aviation Hub, or TIAH, but politics and business interests stalled the project. IGI's operator GMR Group fought against it, arguing that another airport within 150 kilometers would hurt their revenue. Under their agreement, GMR had the right of first refusal. If a second airport was built within that range, they had the chance to match the lowest bid and take over the project. That created years of back-and-forth delays. In 2014, with a change in government, the project found new life. After multiple location shifts, from Agra to Firozabad to Ahmedpur, the decision was made. The new airport will be built in Jewar, Greater Noida. In 2018, the Indian government gave the final approval. Construction officially began in 2021, and Tata Projects was awarded the contract in 2022. The goal? A world-class, net-zero emissions airport that would take the load off IGI and drive economic growth in the region. But there's a catch. The location of Noida International Airport brings a challenge. It sits 72 kilometers from IGI, close enough to cause competition, but far enough to raise connectivity concerns. For travelers in Delhi, reaching this new airport won't be as simple as hopping in a cab. While IGI is just 16 kilometers from central Delhi, Jewar is much further, and public transportation links aren't fully developed yet. This means passengers from Delhi might still prefer IGI, limiting how much relief the new airport can provide. And that's not the only issue. The airport is being built 40 kilometers from Noida, Ghaziabad and Faridabad, growing cities that will benefit from it but also add to traffic congestion. The Yamuna Expressway offers a connection to Agra, Mathura and Vrindavan, but what about direct links to central Delhi? The Delhi metro expansion and new road projects are in progress, but they won't be ready overnight. Until these infrastructure gaps are solved, accessibility remains a major concern. So, will this bold $730 million project be worth the wait? And how exactly is it being built? Let's break it down. The Noida International Airport, or NIA, is shaping up to be a massive engineering feat. Located in Jewar, Uttar Pradesh, it covers 1,334 hectares and is being built in 4 phases. When fully completed, it will be the largest airport in India and among the biggest in the world, handling 70 million passengers per year. But first, Phase 1 needs to be finished, and that's where things get interesting. Phase 1 is a huge operation. The foundation stone was laid in November 2021 and construction has been moving fast. The goal? A fully functional airport by April 2025. The first phase alone will cost $1.2 billion, and over 70% of that budget has already been spent. It will include one runway, a terminal, taxiways, an air traffic control or ATC tower, a cargo facility, and other supporting infrastructure. The runway is a beast. At 4,150 meters long and 45 meters wide, it's designed for Code E aircraft, meaning it can handle large planes like the Boeing 777 and Airbus A350. It's equipped with Cat 3 approach lighting, which allows landings in low visibility, like during Delhi's infamous winter fog. To keep flights moving efficiently, a parallel taxiway runs alongside the runway, reducing delays. The terminal is another highlight. Spanning 90,000 square meters, it will serve 12 million passengers per year in Phase 1. But it's not just about size, the design is a game changer. Developed by haptic architects Nordic, Grimshaw and Stupp, it combines Swiss efficiency with Indian hospitality. The roof mimics the flowing rivers of North India, while intricate lattice screens reflect traditional Indian architecture. Inside, a central landscaped courtyard inspired by a haveli brings in natural light and fresh air, cutting down energy use. Efficiency is key. The terminal will have a cutting-edge baggage system using Vario tray conveyor technology. Translation: faster, smoother luggage handling, reducing lost or delayed bags. The check-in and security process will be fully digital, following the Indian government's Digi-Yatra policy. Passengers will use facial recognition at checkpoints, making the airport contactless and paperless. But here's what really makes Noida International Airport stand out. It's India's first net zero emissions airport. That's right, the entire design focuses on sustainability. The airport will use solar power, rainwater harvesting and natural ventilation to reduce its carbon footprint. A 56,000 square meter green space filled with native trees will act as a carbon sink absorbing CO2. Plus, the airport is investing in electric vehicle or EV infrastructure, ensuring 100% electric ground transportation over time. Cargo is a big deal here too. The airport is being developed as North India's biggest air cargo hub. The cargo terminal will cover 150,000 square meters once all 4 phases are complete. Phase 1 alone will handle over 100,000 tons of cargo per year, supporting e-commerce, exports, and perishable goods. The layout is modular, meaning it can expand as demand grows. Connectivity is another major factor. Right now, Delhi's IGI airport is easily accessible, while Noida International Airport still needs better transport links. That's changing fast. A 6-lane expressway built by APCO Infratech will connect the airport to the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway. The Yamuna Expressway will provide a direct route to Agra, Mathura and Vrindavan. A 31-kilometer road project is also underway, linking the airport to Faridabad. And then there's the rail network. A Delhi-Varanasi high-speed rail or HSR station is being planned at the airport, making it part of India's bullet train project. Meanwhile, the Delhi Metro is extending its network to reach Jewar. The Ghaziabad-Jewar Rapid Rail Transit System, or RRTS, will offer another high-speed link with 11 stations over 71 kilometers. Even a personal rapid transit, or PRT system is in the works, connecting the airport to Greater Noida's upcoming Film City project. The entire airport is designed for flexibility and growth. Phase 2 will mirror Phase 1, adding a second terminal and runway, increasing capacity to 30 million passengers per year. Phase 3 will see the construction of Terminal 3, covering 160,000 square meters, along with new taxiways and 37 more aircraft parking bays. Finally, Phase 4 will push the airport to full capacity. Terminal 4, expanded cargo facilities, 25 more aircraft bays, and additional rapid exit taxiways. A 40-year concession agreement was signed in October 2020 between Zurich Airport International and the government of Uttar Pradesh. Zurich Airport beat out competitors like Adani Enterprises and GMR Group by offering $4.80 per passenger, the highest bid. That means Zurich Airport International will operate Noida International Airport until 2060. Right now, construction at Noida International Airport is in its final stages. The passenger terminal, air traffic control tower, apron and runway are nearing completion, with teams working around the clock to meet the deadline. This is a race against time. Every part of the airport needs to be fully operational before the first flights take off in April 2025. The runway was completed in December 2024 and testing began in January 2025. The Instrument Landing System, or ILS, calibration flights took place in early February, ensuring pilots can land safely even in poor visibility. These tests used specialized aircraft to fine-tune the airport's navigation systems. By March 2025, validation flights will begin, where commercial airlines will test landings and takeoffs under real-world conditions. The ATC tower, standing at over 30 meters, is now in the final phase of internal setup. Radar systems, communication links and safety protocols are being tested to ensure seamless air traffic control. Once the Civil Aviation Authority gives the green light, the tower will start guiding aircraft in and out of the airport. Inside the passenger terminal, the final touches are being applied. Check-in counters, baggage systems and security checkpoints are already installed, with testing scheduled throughout March. The biometric facial recognition system, which will allow for contactless travel, is being integrated with airline databases. By mid-March, the airport will conduct trial runs, simulating real passenger flow to identify and fix any last-minute issues. The apron and taxiways crucial for aircraft movement are being paved and marked. By the first week of March, all airfield lighting will be installed, ensuring safe nighttime operations. The ground support teams are training for luggage handling, refueling and aircraft maintenance, making sure everything runs smoothly from day one. Meanwhile, the airport's transportation links are also progressing fast. The expressway connecting the airport to the Delhi-Mumbai corridor is set to open in late March, providing a direct road link. The metro extension to Noida International Airport is expected to be operational by mid-2026, but shuttle services will be available to connect passengers to the nearest metro station from day one. The real test comes in April 2025, when the first commercial flights take off. Everything has to work perfectly. Baggage handling, security, check-ins, runway operations, and passenger services. The airport is expected to handle up to 12 million passengers per year in Phase 1, but the first few months will be crucial in proving its efficiency. So, will Noida International Airport be ready on time? The countdown is on, and every system, every flight test, and every final adjustment will determine if it meets expectations. If it succeeds, this airport could reshape air travel in North India, relieving congestion at Indira Gandhi International Airport and boosting connectivity across the region. But if there are delays or operational hiccups, it could face a tough start. Well, what do you think? Will Noida International Airport deliver on its promises? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this update, hit the like button, subscribe to Ultimate Mega Builds, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video.